You must be nervous to start school so far away from home. Yaoyorozu touches my hand gently. I hope you find yourself at home here, at our school, and here in Japan. Oh, it shouldn't be a problem at all, I beam at her. I'd say I'm a friendly person. I can talk to people easily. Transferring schools in the middle of high school is daunting for most people, but I have no problem with it. One of the admins from UA were attending a conference in my country and put a recommendation for me to transfer schools at the start of the second year. Yaoyorozu, as second in charge in the class, was decided to be my buddy to ease me into the rest of the class. We've been talking since I was overseas, and I was overjoyed to meet her in person. Are you nervous about staying in the dorms? She asked me. Not at all. I've always wanted to try going to school and staying away from home. Do you guys get along well together? We all have our own friend groups, but we spend time with each other as a class a fair amount of the time as well. She eyes my suitcase rolling behind me. Did you already receive your uniform? Yep. They sent it over. The rest of my stuff for the year should be coming in another shipment from my parents. Finally, the dorm buildings I will call home for the next 2 years loomed in front of me, and I can't keep a dumb smile off my face. While Yaoyorozu's talking about my sleeping arrangement, a boy swaggers towards us from the opposite direction, wearing just a blank tank top and dark joggers. My eyes glance over to his toned physique before studying his face, a slight scowl even at rest, crimson eyes staring at the ground in thought. Oh, Yuen-san. Yaoyorozu calls him out of his thoughts. This is Bakugou-san, one of our classmates. The boy looks down at me and I smile, leaning up to place a kiss on both of his cheeks instinctively. Pleasure to meet you, Bakugou. His resting bitch face freezes and he stiffens. Yeah, same. See you in class. With that, he walks off quicker than his former pace. I cock an eyebrow. He seems like a tough guy, but quite strange. Is he nice? I turn back to face Yaoyorozu. Her face had turned a rosy tint of pink. I wouldn't say that. He's a bit rough around the edges, but he's gotten a lot better since last year, I admit. She seems to be uncomfortable. Did I do something? I roll my luggage up the stairs. I can't wait to meet the rest of the class. The door opens with a flourish, and I meet the eyes of about half the class. Some of the girls are reading magazines on the couch, and the boys were playing cards or games at the table. The blonde boy with a black streak in his hair and a small purple-haired boy immediately stand up. Who are you? The boy asks, a little too eagerly. I wave to the group, excitement bubbling in me at the sight of new classmates. Hi everyone, I'm you and Alan, the transfer student. Please take care of me. Oh yes, we heard you were arriving today. Another boy walks up to me, adjusting his glasses to extend his hand at me rigidly. Welcome to 2A. I shake his hand, leaning forward to greet him. Nice to meet. Yuen-san? Yaoyorozu's hand pulls my shoulder slightly. I hope it's not rude in asking, but is there a particular reason you do that? She's still a bit perturbed since we met Bakugou outside. Do what? I don't think she means to be impolite, but I'm still confused. The girl hesitantly asks if she can't bring herself to say it. Kissing people on the cheek? Is that a custom of some sorts? My body relaxes. I thought there was something terribly wrong. Oh, that's how we greet people in my country. It's something I appreciate about my culture. It shows how friendly we are. Yeah, I see that. She rubs her hand on her arms. It might seem to be a problem here, though. I'm sorry to say. I blink. I did it when I greeted you, and there was no problem, though. The fog of perplexination returns to me. I know there are rules in other countries different to my own, but surely I haven't done something unforgivable. Yes, but... Her eyes dart around, and her face flushes more. It's not exactly custom for members of the opposite sex to interact with each other like that, even if they're friends, let alone if you just meet them. That's more reserved for, public displays of affection. It suddenly draws on me the weight of what I've done, especially to Bakugou. Oh, I see. Your face is all red now, Yuan-chan. Ribbit. One of the girls with long, dark green hair chirps from the couch. A bright blonde hair... A bright blonde-haired boy's eyebrows furrow in concern. Hey, you guys didn't happen to run into Bakugou, did you? We did, Yajirozo answers, while I'm frozen in place, heat still blooming across my cheeks. The two boys and another one with short black hair and large elbow burst into uncontrollable laughter. We were wondering why his face was also red when he came back from practice. He must have kissed him, right? Oh no, I did. The panic continues spreading up my body. She totally did! The black-haired boy guffaws, and the other two follow suit. Bakugou was that flustered by a little cheek kiss? What are you idiots laughing at? The first exposure to his screaming makes me jolt before I feel a detonating mix of embarrassment and guilt. I don't even have the courage to look him in the eyes. Hey, you want to lead me to my room? I'll go unpack and settle in. I reached for Yajirozo, trying to compose myself back to normal. Of course, let's go up this way. I'm grateful for her judgment of avoiding the chaos about to ensue. The laughter from the boys and the teasing, coupled with Bakugou's defensive screams, still followed us while we were in the elevator. What have I done? On the first day of the class, the next day, I tried to avoid Bakugou as much as possible. I knew his anger, violent type well. He dislikes me for embarrassing him in front of his friends and giving them a folder to make fun of him. If he decides to confront me, I know I'll crumble into a mess of apologies. Which is exactly what happened when we both happened to see each other in the halls during lunch. There's no avoiding him, as we were the only two people there. I turn around and suddenly he's there, staring down at me with those piercing eyes. I don't have it in me to fake my bumbly small talk and slip my way out. I have to own up to it. I'm sorry I need to embarrass like that. It wasn't my intention. It was all out of instinct. Please forgive me. Don't be mad. The words fly out of my mouth and I scrunch my eyes shut for fear of what he might say next, steeling myself from his angry yells. They never came. Instead, there was just an inhale in the form of thoughtful, I slowly retch open my eyes, only to see him quirking an eyebrow down at me curiously. Don't need to be sorry about it, it's fine. Evacuating my still conscious figure, he leans back to back a little to relax. Yeah, I was taken off guard by the kiss, I'll admit, but my friends are also idiots. I can easily just bust them up a bit and they'll leave me alone. I breathe a sigh of relief. I see. The last thing I want is to be the cliche transfer student who gets bullied and becomes an outsider. Bakugou swipes his tongue over his lips quickly. That was pretty ballsy of you to do, actually. I think it's cute. It's a shame our cultures clash like that. I am taken off guard by his sudden change in aura, the cockiness, the twitch in the corner of his lips, up complementing his roguish, boyish charm, especially with his unbuttoned and untucked uniform. His eyes glazed over me teasingly before he walks past me. Yeah, it's a shame. I finally conjure up words to say, even if they're a lame response. His body turns back halfway. In a way, I'm glad I was the only guy you got to do that to. He smirks to me. That kind of sign is interpreted as the same way regardless of our culture. So I decided to return it, gathering up the same energy. I wouldn't mind doing it again, just for you, since you're okay with it. Doesn't sound like a bad idea. He chuckles low before facing forward and leaving. See you in class. I watch him recede back, leaning against the wall behind me to steady myself as the excitement grows weightless within me. The smile on my face refuses to be brought down. I guess there are some things that are just universal. Hi. Oh, what's up, my dudos? Welcome to another upload. So, if you guys can tell, I've been drawing a lot of thumbnails lately. So I'm gonna keep doing that. Because the internet is a scary place. Yeah. If you don't give proper credit to someone, then all hell breaks loose. So you know what? To avoid all of that, I'm just going to draw this shit myself. Because I have non-existent effort, and searching the internet for an artist that I just happened to stumble across on Google that I think fits perfectly is way too much effort. Oh wait, hello Mystic Messenger. Fancy seeing you here. Said the best boy. You say differently. I'm going to murder you. I mean, I love 707. It's a tie between 707, Jumin, and Zen, because like, they're all so hot. I'm gonna go back in my lonely corner. Okay, yeah, that's it. Bye. I tried a little bit of voice acting. I don't know if it was good. Tell me about myself. Tell me how stupid I was. Alright, appreciate it. Farewell. Bye-bye.